I'm Diane Pawlowski, and I'm the Executive Director of Environmental Traveling Companions, ETC for short, or etc. We've been around for 38 years, and the focus of the organization is to provide outdoor adventure and education programs for people that wouldn't normally have the opportunity. We especially focus on people with disabilities, physical disabilities, and developmental disabilities. And we also work with inner-city disadvantaged, underserved youth. And the goal is to give people opportunities to challenge themselves in the great outdoors, in the wilderness, and in the process to develop self-esteem and strength and really belief in what they can do, as well as a connection to the natural world and to the beauty and diversity of the natural world. So we have 4 programs. We have our very first program that we had. I think we were the first organization in the nation to do whitewater rafting with people with disabilities. We have a base on the South Fork American River in the foothills of the Sierra. And it's a Class 3 river, but we run other rivers as well, the Rogue, the Klamath River. We occasionally do Grand Canyon trips. And we've been running rivers with all kinds of people, people who are visually impaired, people who use wheelchairs because they're paraplegics, they're quadriplegics, people with MS, people with CP, kids with cancer. So a fairly wide range of people who wouldn't normally even consider having an adventure like running a river. And then we have a cross-country ski program, and we use sit skis and walkers and different things to get people out in the snow. We have a sea kayaking program on San Francisco Bay and now on Tomales Bay, and we occasionally kayak in other places as well, down to Baja on the Sea of Cortez to this beautiful island called Espiritu Santo. And we occasionally also do sea kayaking trips in other places, up on Lake Tahoe, in sea caves on the Mendocino coast, occasionally up in Canada or Washington. To me, it's challenged by choice. And once the choice is made, like, I want to do this, we will bend over sideways, backwards, and forwards as a team of people, etc. We have a paid staff, but we have an army of volunteers. We have over 300 volunteers who serve as guides on all of our trips. And we have so many people so that we can give people the one-on-one or sometimes the two-on-one support that it takes to figure out the best way to transfer somebody from a wheelchair to a raft or into a kayak. Maybe it's taking, someone who's a quadriplegic or who has MS and can't use their body well at all, and needs a Hoyer lift to get out of their wheelchair and into a kayak, and then we'll put that kayak on wheels to bring it down to the beach so that they can kayak in sea caves. One of the things I love about our name, the acronym, ETC, etc., 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 is that yes, you might be blind, and you might, use a wheelchair, and you might use a walker, and, you might have been, really raised in the inner city and have a parent who's in jail, and your mom's a drug user and you're really challenged. But everybody's invited into the boat, down the river, out on the bay, out in the great wide open ocean, because etc., etc. And it takes a supportive team, a collaborative team, that symbiotic attitude, and the adaptation of our attitudes, really, to make so much possible. And so I really see etc. as a microcosm of the way I'd like all of us to see the world, as an inclusive place that really invites anybody who wants to challenge themselves and who wants to be great, to give them the tools and the support to achieve their dreams.